Hello my crafty crew and welcome back. If you're new, hi, I am Di, this is Creative Comedy Design and we are doing week 21 in Project Life. This is the week of the 19th to the 25th of May. As you can see here, I've got all of my photos and the pocket pages that we're going to use. For those of you that are new, I'm actually using trading card pages. These are just little trading card pages that you would use for like baseball cards. It's a very, very cheap and economical way of doing a project life like this. Like, yeah, any kind of memory keeping. Because these trading card pages are super cheap when you buy them on Amazon. There is a link down below. But yeah, and then my album is just an 8.5 by 11 album from Walmart. If you're looking for a budget life for memory keeping, I am it. You found the right channel. So the kit that I'm going to use for week 21 is from Hip Kit Club. So hard to say that and just make it correct, but Hip, H-I-P, Kit Club. They had a sale on during National Scrapbook Day weekend earlier this month, and I picked up, I think I got 3 of their kits. I really like them. The one thing that I will say is that the papers and stuff are great. These are the pocket page kits. The papers are great. I wish the embellishment page was either pre-cut or it was stickers. It just makes, I would just rather have another page of paper than the embellishments. So that's one thing that I will say about it. So we've got the papers here, and I love this floral paper. Like the floral on that top left that I chose, absolutely love it. So you can see here, I've chosen the blue as well because I felt like it matched the photo of me and my selfie on that left-hand side. And then I picked the diagonal stripe with the orange boxes because I've got some orange on the photo there from my Pokemon Go app. So it kind of brought in some of the colors in the photos. So I'm going to choose green as well because I've got green on the right hand side of Cosmo. I do end up changing a couple of these like photo placements and stuff around, which is fine. The one thing that I will say is the deal that they had on the kits came with the stamps. I got the kits with the stamps for like $12 each, which was phenomenal. And the stamps are amazing. I love their stamps. So I don't know whether I will end up subscribing, but yeah, it was a great way to get a good introduction to what's in their kits. I just wish the pocket page kit also had a sticker sheet. It just makes no sense that they've got these weird, like, it's like a die cut page, but they're not die cut. Very odd. So I'm going to use the May stamp from the kit, and I'm just going to stamp that on 3 of the cards. And then the other cards, I'm like, I want to do something on those as well as a kind of header, and I end up getting a different stamp set and stamping out like a header on those. But yeah, let's talk about the photos, shall we? So on the left hand side there's a photo of my planner because I did my planner setup for June, which I always feel like kind of resets me, gets me like enthusiastic for the month ahead. So I, rather than put the printable dashboard at the front of my planner, what I've done is I've stuck it to the divider and just changed my divider. Like I felt like something different. And I said this in my setup video, but I've had the Mixed Media Mom planner, and the dividers the color scheme is just getting old. I would like something to have seasonal dividers. I just think next year I'm going to be printing all of my own planner stuff. Yeah, I think I love Happy Planner, like the older stuff, but I don't like the insides. I don't like all of the dots and the lines and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I've got that. I know that I want to put a little something about my doctor's visit in that right-hand side pocket next to the photo of my planner. There's a photo of an x-ray machine. That is a stock photo. I got it off Canva and I'm just going to use that because I had an x-ray on my hand this week, which is what the journaling card will be in the middle of that page. Then there's the filler page. On the bottom left, there's another photo of my planner where I did my printables for Patreon this month, which was the parrots. Then there's a selfie of me with my hair because I coloured my hair. It was supposed to be medium brown and it came out black, which is fine. I've had black hair before. When I met my husband, I had black hair. But yeah, I've had black hair before, so it was fine. It's only hair, and I do end up putting that in the journaling card. It's only hair. I don't care. Like, it was funny because I was talking to Rini and she was like, you can do head and shoulders and it'll lighten it a bit. I'm like, I don't care. It's hair. It'll grow out. And the other thing is, I actually have another 2 packets, 2 bottles, whatever, 2 boxes, because I bought a 3-pack. So I'm going to live with it for at least, 6 months or so. So yeah, it's fine. And then on the other side, on the right-hand side that you can't really see here yet, but on the right-hand side, there is a photo of my planner cart that has a parcel on it because I tried to send the parcels out. I had 2 parcels to send, one to my girlfriend in Pennsylvania, which actually got sent, so yay me, and then the other one was for Rini. The problem is, with Canada Post trying to discover whether or not they're going to go on strike or not, I didn't want to send it USPS. So I was like, that's okay, I can send it UPS. So I go to UPS and they're not taking international packages at the UPS near me. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean you're not taking packages? So yeah, they're not taking packages. And I'm just like, what the heck? And it's all because of the tariffs, by the way, because they've had so many packages sent back, like returned. And I'm like, what are people supposed to do? Anyway, so yeah, and she was like, she was very apologetic. I mean, it's not her fault, right? But she was like, there's another UPS, but it's like a 20-30 minute drive away. But she can't guarantee that they will take the package either. So I'm just waiting to see if Canada Post goes on strike. And I'm just like, I just wait then, which is annoying because this is a gift to Rini that I've had for ages. And yeah, I was waiting for some stuff from Ali Edwards and now, yeah, I just can't even. So yeah, thanks to the tariffs, the local UPS will not be taking parcels. Insane. Anyway, on the right-hand side, on the top right, there is a screenshot from Pokemon Go. I lucky traded with one of my friends and we lucky traded Poiple. Then there is, in the middle row, there's a picture of my sticker books in their little containers, and I got around to reorganizing everything. And then I put the little labels in the front. Go me. There's a picture of Cosmo on our morning dog walk, and then Cosmo, there's no Stella this week, I've noticed. Sometimes it's all Stella, sometimes it's all Cosmo. It depends on how many photos my husband takes, I think. But yeah, there's 2 pictures of Cosmo. And then there is a photo on the middle, on that bottom right, of my fuse tool. I finally used my fuse tool. So if you're not familiar with the fuse tool, it basically takes your pocket pages, your page protectors, and you can fuse all the little holes and stuff. So you can make shaker pockets, you can make your own size page protectors. It is fabulous. It's fabulous. I absolutely love it. And I picked it up because I went out, I think it was when I went for my x-ray, and I had a little shuffle around in my bag, and I found the business card for Remainders, the crafty thrift store that I went to previously. I think it was last month, the month before, I can't remember, I think it was April. And I was like, oh man, I really want to add that to my project life, but I had nowhere to put it. And I'm like, okay, I need to do a flip up. So I took a page protector and I made my own little flip up page protector thing, which you will see when I do a flip through at the end of this 6 months, because this album will be 6 months. But yeah, you'll see it. And I was literally video chatting with Rini while I was doing it, and I was like, yeah, this is not hot enough. No, it's not hot enough. And then yeah, I was over the moon. Absolutely love it. It's going to be my new favorite tool, I think, for a bit. I will be creating so many things with that. So many things. More pocket pages, more stuff. Oh, heck yes. I am loving it. Did I say I'm loving it? So yeah, I think that will be something that I do quite a lot in the future. So we've got that. And then that's all the photos. So you can see here, I've put all the stamping in. I've put the journaling in. I will say, I'm not loving my journaling by hand. The one on this May card with the bullet list, I love that one. That one's fine. The others, I kind of screwed up the spacing. I did the spacing too far apart with the lines. I think what I'm going to do is make a sheet of, I'm going to call them white filler cards that are just maybe dot grid or lines that work for me. Because the one on this May card that I've got here where I'm doing like 3 bullets, this has like a grid on it. And I think I want something like that has that kind of spacing. I needed something smaller that gives me a line, but isn't like completely in your face. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just struggle writing in a straight line. Either that or I need to find a better stencil. One or the other. So you can see me here. I'm just trying to figure out like how I'm going to fill this card on the bottom right. And I just put something about the fuse tool because I couldn't fit it on the other bullet card, the bullet list card. Then I go find my little box of numbers and get the 21. I made these numbers from stamps of Ali's. I just basically stamped a bunch one day. I think it was, I don't know if it was earlier this month or last month. I just stamped a bunch and then I just put them in a little container, a little bead container. And it's got numbers in different colors, in different sizes, in different, yeah, they're just all different numbers, like 1 through 0. I have used that so much, either for December Daily or for Project Life. It comes in really handy. So I've got all the stuff done, and you can see me here, I'm just erasing the pencil lines. I do eventually actually just go over it with pen anyway and put some underline in, because I just like that look. I don't know why I didn't just do it in pen in the first place. I don't know. I need a guide. I need a guide when it is just a journaling card. But when it's just a journaling card, I love doing written text rather than handwritten. But I also want to do stamping. So I don't know what the answer is there, but one is I need to learn to write in a straight line. But yeah, I don't know. There has to be an answer. I just don't know what it is. So I'm going to put the journalings into the little pockets, and then I actually start doing some like little embellishments on a couple of them because they don't have any context to them. So the ones, the photos that don't have any journaling, like the one of the parcels, well, it has parcel next to it. The one of me has a journaling box next to it. So I'm going to put in some little boxes, one of the one on Cosmo there on the bottom, one on the sticker books, and then the other one on one of my journals. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of journaling on those for some context. I will say, I looked for this sticker book. This is the old colourful boxes. I looked for this sticker book. I think it was literally like almost an hour last week when I was doing Project Life, trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. And then when I redid my sticker books last week, it was literally, I must have looked over it like 6 times. Yeah, I don't know. So now they're all in some kind of order that makes sense for my brain. I know where everything is. Can I just say how satisfying that is? It is just amazing. But yeah, I'm happy that I've used stamping this month as well, because that green that I used earlier for the stamping, I got that, I think it was like 2 months ago from Ali Edwards. I do love that color. It's a beautiful green, beautiful. So yeah, it's kind of a tealy aquamarine green. It's really, it's an interesting green, but I do really like it. And it's in a lot of Happy Planner and like scrapbooking stuff. So I've journaled on those, and then I'm going to add a little decorative word strip, and I cut one of them down, and I don't cut it, I just wrap it around the edge because I'm all about that easy life, right? And then I get those done, put them back into the pockets, and then I'll give you a close-up. And then all that's left is to just put everything into my album and call it done. And that is another Project Life completed. I am up to date and I love it. If you enjoyed this, then give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!